When I was at California Poet Laureate, it was like a nomination process. And you apply, you fill out a pretty thick resume, and there's a lot of careful investigation or analysis of your resume and everything about you. That's okay, fine, no problem. And then you also get called by the, I believe a Senate committee, and they ask you, what are your projects? What do you want to do for California? And then I responded, this is what I want to do. I want to do an anti-bullying project for very young people. I'm very interested in that. I saw a photograph on the newsreel on TV about Joanna Ramos, 11-year-old in a school in the LA area, and she died after a fight after school. And she had a very beautiful face and beautiful 11-year-old and beautiful skin color, very lively. I noticed everything about her as best as I could on TV. I said, what a beautiful child. And what can I do? I have to do something. I'm going to do something. I don't know what it is. Sell cookies. I'm going to do something. You better get out of my way. And a few days later, I got the call to be Poet Laureate of California. So that's why I said, I want to do this project. It's going to be called I Promised Joanna. And it's a project for elementary schools to say, I promise Joanna, I'm going to stop bullying, and I want to talk about my experience as a person being bullied. So both things. So that was one of the things I talked about. And what else are you going to do, Mr. Herrera? I said, I'm going to do a unity poem, the largest unity poem in the world. What is that again? I want to collect as many poems as I can from as many people in California on unity. I want them to focus on unity, and I'll put all those poems together, whatever they send me. One line, one word, 10 words, any language, I don't care what language it is. And I want to paste it all together like a giant sarape, and it's going to be the biggest and most incredible poem in the world on unity. Oh, that's very interesting, Mr. Herrera. Anything else you're going to do? Yes, I'm going to do the Stars of Juarez. Well, what on earth is that, Senor Herrera? I said, I want to tell the story of Cuca Aguirre and Eva Aguirre as radio stars, poets, comedians as well on the radio, and songwriters and dancers. Well, why is that? That's in Juarez, it's also in El Paso. Yeah, but that's Texas, that's not California. I said, yes, but they were kind of root artists that then influenced everything we're doing now in California, because what took place in the 30s was a kind of a revolution of Latina and Latino art and expression, dance, music, songwriting, poetry, and acting, and radio. It didn't happen anywhere else like it happened there. And it affected and was transmitted through the Southwest into what we know as Zoot Suit culture or Chicano culture in LA. And then it spread out. Oh, I see, okay, all right. So what are you going to do about it? I'm going to write a short musical based on their lives. No matter what level, it's going to happen. No matter what level, it's going to happen. So I wanted to do that as an offering to them. I met them in their 90s, and I interviewed them, Eva Aguirre and Cuca Aguirre, and they told me about their lives as 16-year-olds when they broke out of their home and became radio stars. I thought that's a big story. I have to tell it. So when I was California Poet Laureate, that was one of my projects.